Okay, I think I'm recording. Sorry again for not recording as much. Work and school's literally got me drained. And thank you for like the 266 people who've subscribed to me. I managed to get more subscriptions. I promise I will record more when I have the time. Just school is wiping me out. But this is going to be another cheap food review. And I was kind of apprehensive about it, but I couldn't resist when I saw it because I think these are infamous in like the Dollar Tree store or around the interwebs. But I am reviewing Dollar Tree ribeye steak. I checked the expiration, it's within date, and no funny colors. But I've seen these in the store for years, and I'm like, natural reaction is like, ew. But I've heard that they're good. In terms of cost effectiveness, I don't know because it's 3.5 ounces. As just a ribeye by itself, probably not, because you can get better ribeye and more for your buck with that. But I guess if you're in a bind, you can probably like buy 2 of these and cut it into strips and add it to like, as a filler. Like, what could you add this to? You could make a stir fry with like, frozen veggies and rice and a couple of these. Like, if you just need cheap emergency $4 meals. Or you can maybe make a poor man beef stew. Get a couple of these, cut them into cubes. I think that this, if you're really in a bind, maybe a couple of these can be a meat accent to, whatever is filler, rather than just a standalone, because it's kind of thin, but I had to give it a try and see what it's all about. So, it's from Stampede, and it's mechanically tenderized with a solution, meaning it's probably mostly water. So, what I'm going to do is cook it up. I got my cast iron pretty hot. Sorry if I knocked it. I'm going to add a little bit of coconut oil after I clinkly and unattractively boom. There we go. Add some oil to that. I did that without grace. Alright, I'm going to cut this up. And it's still partially frozen because I've seen another YouTube channel. I think, Made in Japan. She got advice from the Wolf Pit to keep this frozen to get a, crunch or something. But she says it's better to cook these from frozen. If they're 3.5 ounces, here's what it looks like. Looks like a regular meat. Don't smell like anything. All I smell is my hot pan. So we are going to cook that. And it probably shouldn't take long to cook because it's a thin piece of meat. I should have grabbed a paper towel to wipe my hands. Hopefully this won't kill me because I checked it for the color. There's no weird green-ass color. I checked the expiration because I've heard like some people gotten sick off of them. There was this one YouTube video that I saw where these two guys, add a little bit of pepper to mine, and maybe a teeny bit of salt. We're not going to do it fancy. Our little chickies. That they, I can't talk today, I'm tired, leave me alone. That they reviewed this and gotten sick, but when you saw the video of the steaks they were showing, those steaks looked green. And if it's any other color but red, like, you are just asking to get food poisoning. So we're just going to cook this up. And like I said, sorry about not posting nearly as much as I should. I've just been busy with work and school. I'm literally going back and forth. And the other day, I did my first client pedicure. And it wasn't an old man. He was was pretty cool. But his feet were the stuff of absolute nightmares. But yeah, it has a good brown on it, so I guess Emmy was onto something. And I'm assuming that this is a whole cut of ribeye, because you see the like little fat. Because I was worried that this was like a meat glue abomination unto the Lord. But it would be too perfectly formed. You wouldn't get like the little gristles. So at least there's one less worry that, you know, I'm ingesting Franken meat that's been put together. We're just going to cook it up. It smells okay. I'm trying not to let it, stick too badly. This shouldn't take too long to cook. We're cooking this in real time, y'all. And normally I don't like my steak well done, but I think in this case we can make an exception. But it hasn't really shrunk that much down in size, so I definitely think, you know, if you get a couple of these, you can cut them into strips and have it as accent meat to a rice dish or, you know, some sort of a hobo stew if you're really in a bind. So maybe in that way it would be cost effective, but by itself, probably not, because they're $1 each for these little ass meats. And I think I got one of the good ones. I've heard that they are like even more scrummier. That's not a word. Okay. I think it's done. Yeah. Turn off my skillet. And we're going to move this. But yeah, looks like regular ribeye. And I forgot to grab a knife and fork. I don't have my life together. Give me 1 second. Okay. Cut it. Looks okay. Huh. Huh. It's okay, but it doesn't taste beefy. Like, I can taste the coconut oil, you know, but even I've cooked meat in coconut oil and you can still taste the beef presence. This does not taste like beef. Huh. It's not to say it's terrible, but that irony, beefy taste that you associate when you eat steak, it is not there. It feels lacking. I guess it's like a slight sweet. I guess it tastes like whatever brine solution. It's not bad, but there's definitely not a beef taste. It tastes like the most neutral meat that, like meat with no like flavor in the muscle, if that makes sense. It doesn't taste bad. It just doesn't taste like steak. Huh. Would I recommend it? Well, if I don't get sick, then yeah. I think I would recommend it. If you put it in something, you know, just for a meat accent, because I don't think that this is, you know, it's not steaky in taste. It's like it was stripped clean of it. Unless it's horse. I heard horse is very mild. Yep. Horse steak. It said ribeye, but Didn't specify from what animal. But even then, maybe that's okay, because other countries eat horse. We're the land that gets butthurt over everything, so... It's not bad, but definitely does not have a steak flavor. So, would I recommend it for like steak and eggs? No. Would I recommend it as an accent meat for if you need an emergency, let's whip up something dinner with like a starch or a stew? Yeah, it's passable. Would I continue eating it? We'll see how self-loathing I feel. But like I said, it's not bad. Like, oh, this is disgusting. But it doesn't taste like steak. But it's edible, because I'm eating it. It's just, the texture is very tendery. And it just doesn't taste like steak. It's weird. I can't describe it. It's like the most neutrally meat taste. Like, aside from maybe the coconut oil and a little bit of salt and pepper, maybe this would not have had a taste. I don't know. I'm starting to wonder if this is beef. But, yeah, it's not bad. It just does not taste like beef. But give it a try. Let me know if your past experience buying this, how it fared for you. And if you have any suggestions or want to see a recipe, or just shoot me a comment, like, subscribe, share. I'll interact with you as best as I can. I'm pretty good with that. And, if you want to keep seeing, I'm not eating that, poorly put together videos with my robotic voice and ramblings that go nowhere, like I said, like, subscribe, share. Click on that little bell so you can keep seeing my poorly put together videos. And that was Dollar Tree steak. It was okay. It's one of those try it for yourself and have your own opinion, but was it disgusting? No. Was it bad? Yeah, it was just, eh. Alright, I'm Lisa with Cheap Cooking Channel. Have a good day.